All right, cute. So I am back for part 2 for the sign readings. I want to finish the second half. We have Sagittarius through Taurus. On IG, this particular video is going to be Sagittarius through Aquarius. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Hope everyone's day is well. Of course, this reading is pertaining to the Mercury retrograde in Gemini, square Neptune in Pisces, Mars in Cancer, opposed Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Uranus in Taurus, square Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. There's a lot going on. And some beautiful aspects too. We have Venus in Cancer trining Jupiter in Pisces. Some nice stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this reading for first off is going to be Sagittarius risings, Sagittarius suns, and Sagittarius moon. Hey Stacy Cupcakes. Hey girl. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's do this. We're going to pull 4 cards, each sign, like I did yesterday. Gemini through Scorpio has already been posted, okay, on both IG and YouTube. Okay. Sagittarius, it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. Sagittarius, what's going on with y'all? A lot of our relationships have come up for Sagittarius, and it's not just like lovers. It could be, close acquaintances. I feel like they're really seeing who really likes them on a vibration and who does not like them. Sagittarius is really seeing things from all angles when it comes to their close relatives, relationships, connections. Sagittarius is also a lot has been going on in their personal space. Okay, there's a lot of weird stuff going on in their personal space, home, family stuff. Some weird stuff going on for Sagittarius. I'm picking up. Quite a few weird things going on. Like, for example, maybe one of their relatives got hurt, or they got hurt recently, or there's been a lot of kind of weird incidents happening in their life. I feel like some Sagittarius are some of them have fallen out of alignment with themselves. So I think this is a time to get back in with the alignment. There's a lot of illusions going on with yourself because you're still battling with the South Node in your sign. That is really, I think, doing the number on quite a few Sagittarius, where, meaning I feel like there's a lot of illusions, and patterns with themselves that they're still trying to figure out. A lot of them are trying to be self-righteous right now, thinking they're right. you know, when they're not all the time. You know, those are one of the biggest battles Sagittarius are going through right now with others. You know, they think that they're the all-seeing eye, which they are, you know, highly favored, but don't get mad when you're proven wrong. Okay, Sagittarius, don't get mad when you get proved wrong. And I think that's the issue right now is like when they get proved wrong, it hits their ego in the wrong way. And then they try to get you and make you think and believe that they're still right at the same time. A lot of Sagittarius are dealing with their belief systems being stripped away from them or being shown that it's outdated. A lot of Sagittarius right now have been battling with their loved ones with that. Yeah, your ruling planet Jupiter's in Pisces, which is beautiful, but it's in your fourth house right now. So it's expanding upon a lot about your personal life and family issues. Some of you are trying to figure out why some of your family members have been so distant with you. That's one. Or two, one of your family members probably ended up in the hospital. And now there has been a shift in focus towards that. Okay. Or some of you are forced or planning to move. That's another thing that's going on with Sagittarius. Some of y'all planning to relocate. Or have the calling to pick up shop and move it. So there's a lot going on with Sagittarius, and there's a lot of illusions and thoughts and things flying at them all over the place. I feel like a lot of Sagittarius have been having a busy mind lately. And also too, I think Sagittarius is discovering truths about others too as well that they're shocked about. So, you know, and that's another thing, you know, and it's all kinds of truths, you know. So there's just a lot going on. There's like a lot of weird energy going on with Sagittarius. There's a lot of weird energy. Not as intense as like when I was talking about with Scorpios. It's not heavy energy. It's just there's a weirdness of uncertainty. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for Sagittarius. Is a uncertainty of what's next on the plate. And a lot of Sagittarius don't want you to know that too. I'm picking up that too. A lot of Sagittarius don't want you to know that there's a lot going on with them, or there's some weird stuff going on, or they had a weird accident recently, or whatever the case may be. There's just a lot that they don't want you to know, but they're not covering it up. It's just they don't want you to know. You know, that's not the first thing they're going to talk to you about if they're catching up with you, unless you are super close to them. Otherwise than that, it's not happening. So I know there's probably a Sagittarius out there that probably stubbed their toe so bad that it's kind of like embarrassing that they had to go to the hospital type shit. Okay. Just something going on. Hey, Jasmine love. something weird happened, okay? Or maybe when they were driving, their windshield wiper flew off the car and they almost got into an accident. You know, something just weird, all over the place type energy. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, first card. Ooh, deception, upright. Deception, upright. Okay, transcendence, upright. Yes, love, I'm on YouTube again. Transcendence, upright. It's becoming more of a common thing. Karma in the reverse. Karma in the reverse. And the Hanged Man in the reverse. Ooh-wee. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Ooh-wee, Sagittarius, there's a lot going on. That's why I do it. I felt it. I was just like, there's a lot going on. There's just some weird energy, like cloud over Sagittarius. It's like, I feel like some of y'all might be just under attack, period. You might be just under spiritual attack or something. Or you might think you are, but you're not. But there's some weird cloud out there. Mm-hmm. I know that lunar eclipse, okay? Let's talk about it. that lunar eclipse definitely set some things off for Sagittarius, okay? That I can say because it was a South Node lunar eclipse. There was a revealing of something. And I feel like it revealed an aspect of themselves that maybe they've been trying to suppress, depress, regress, and digress, and don't want to, want to put it in the closet. Because, like Sagittarius, Sagittarius, when they don't want to deal with it, or if it's like a last minute thing, it gets shoved under the bed. It gets put in the closet. It's just one of those things that Sagittarius, especially if they don't want someone to see it, they'll figure out a way, but somehow it comes back out. Okay. So I think in some kind of way with this transcendence card, I think part of the reason why there's a lot of weird energy around Sagittarius is because maybe there's something that you're not being transparent about. Usually Sagittarius are honest people, but there's something that's been irking at them that they should put out there. I think there's something with Sagittarius that Sagittarius, there's something about y'all that you haven't revealed about yourself. Maybe it's a new gift. Maybe it's a new talent. Maybe it's a secret. But I mean, I'm not picking up a lot of secretive energy. I mean, y'all got that 12th house Scorpio, not gonna lie. But there's not anything going on in Scorpio right now, like in the sign of Scorpio. I think it's more along the lines of a new aspect of yourself that you're discovering. And I think that's what's causing this kind of like weird energy and you don't know what to do with it. Okay, that's what I'm picking up more so. It's not anything negative or crazy, but it is like a weird aspect of yourself, a new little talent, a new little interest, a new little gift but it's like now it's time to let it shine, let it be out there. And I feel like part of it has to deal with certain past life things. Um, hmm. I'm gonna come back to this little weird little new gift or something. I'm gonna come back to that. I may have to draw a card on clarity on that. Don't worry, I'll circle back to it. But in relation to that, I honestly think though, with this like new gift that is coming up, or something that you discovered about yourself, or something in connection with your past life or something, other people are sensing this shift in energy. Okay. And I feel like it they are noticing that this gift, I feel like there's someone that is jealous out there of you, since they're sensing this new sense of energy. And it could be someone in your close proximity, like someone like a roommate, or a good friend of yours, or a coworker, or someone that you've been around a lot lately. Okay. And I feel like they pick up this energy. And I think that Sagittarius, you're going to have to be careful and really discern through the people that you're around, because there's a level of deception, okay, going on in your environment. And they want to, and I feel like there is an energy that wants to suppress Sagittarius right now. That's what I'm picking up. There is some kind of energy that's watching over Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is on the verge of a level up, especially when it comes to business, when it comes to dealing with others, when it comes to it, all stems from the solar eclipse next week. This solar eclipse is going to set off quite a few things for Sagittarius and get things in motion that have not been. Um, like, for example, some Sagittarius are about to meet their matches who are single. I feel like some of them are going to be on the verge of meeting their soulmates. Some Sagittarius are on the verge of climbing up the ladder. There's a level of element of deception in your proximity. And evaluate the people you're around, because I feel like you're going to be able to notice the shift in their energy. Okay, so there is some kind of deception or deceptive energy. That's why it's been feeling weird, because you're picking up, your intuition is picking up these things. And it's like some I'll say a lot of you Sagittarius are on the verge of like a breakthrough moment, because now you're starting to shine with, like, for example, some of you last year were working on certain things, and now it's starting to show in public, and it's starting to show that you are about to level up. And a lot of this too is based off of your karma, the karma in the reverse. Okay, a lot of this is based off of your karma, because you're highly favored. But the karma in the reverse too kind of shows that there's going to be this type of energy where it's going to try to pull you and distract you from leveling up. That's what I'm picking up. There is some type of energy that's trying to distract you from transcending. Okay, that's where this karma in the reverse is coming into play, because the eclipses are showing that there's open enemies out there. Okay, there's open enemies. The seventh house deals with that. So if you get too distracted or too involved in that energy or that deceptive energy kind of pulls you off track, that was pretty much like the devil in the dark energy preventing you from doing something that's important. A lot of Sagittarius are important keys to the timelines that are ahead. Um, they are definitely important because there's still going to be eclipses in your sign in the closer to the end of the year. There's still going to be an eclipse in your sign, because this is the only Gemini solar eclipse, and then there's no more eclipses in Gemini for another 8 to 9 years. So yeah, some of you are important keys to the future. I guarantee you, whoever leaked out like the truth bombs was probably a Sagittarius, to be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if it was like some type of Sagittarian energy. Um, so I'm gonna say this before I move on to Capricorns. Okay, the Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay, I'm gonna say this because that's a major card too as well. Um, don't fall for your own behavior patterns. Don't fall for your own demons. Okay, so for example, or yeah, we'll just say it like that, so that you understand what I'm talking about. For example, procrastinating. Don't procrastinate on things that needs to be done. Don't procrastinate on planning certain things. Because to me, that is one of Sagittarius' main weakness, is procrastinating and thinking and being too hopeful right now, especially with the South Node in your sign and with Jupiter in your fourth house. Being too hopeful, being very optimistic. There's nothing wrong with being optimistic, but being overly optimistic, you will fall short. Okay, that's what this Hanged Man in the reverse shows, that when you're just purely relying on faith, purely relying on not, like, I'll say, if you're purely going off faith or you're winging certain situations, that's where you're going to get hung up. This is where you'll get caught up. Like, for example, you don't have the logistics planned out for a trip. Okay, well, logistics ain't planned out. Guess what? You're going to end up in some sticky situations when the trip happens and you end up at that place. You may accidentally, rent out a horrible hotel, because you waited to the last minute to do it. This is not wait until the last minute energy. This is definitely not Sagittarius. You'll get caught up. That is definitely the Hanged Man in the reverse energy. So that's pretty much what I have for Sagittarius. There's a lot of weird energy going on with you guys. There's a deceptive energy in your field right now. So definitely protect your energy. There's a lot of like karmic shifts happening with your relationships, with people that you know, and you're going to start seeing people for their true colors. You're going to start seeing, who rocks with you and who doesn't at the end of the day. And like I said, that there's some family issues going on. There's a lot going on. So definitely ground yourself. Definitely do not wait till the last minute to do things. And we're going to move on to Capricorns. Because I know the Capricorns are really, 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 really trying to like the Capricorns are like being impatient right now. They're being impatient. I can feel it. Okay, this reading is for Capricorn suns, Capricorn moons, and Capricorn risings. Let's get to the Capricorn reading. Okay, Capricorns. Capricorns. What's going on with y'all? Okay. I feel like Capricorns are dealing with a power struggle, okay? Somewhat similar to Cancers in the way, but in a different aspect, okay? I feel like Capricorns, you're dealing with a power struggle. A power struggle with your past self and the new self that you tried to step into a year ago, but a lot of y'all denied it. A lot of y'all denied the new self. And what I mean by that is a lot of Capricorns, they stepped into their new selves last year and they were like, okay, I could work with this, new me, a new bitch, this, that, and the third. And then once things started to come back online, the so-called the world came back online, you reverted right back to your old self. Some of y'all went back to your shiesty ways. Some of y'all went back to, knocking bitches off the ladder. Some of y'all went back to monopolizing the situation. Some of y'all went back to keeping up with the Jones. Some of y'all went back to being greedy. And some of y'all just went back to your controlling ways too. So there's a battle within you now with this Pluto and Mars opposition. Pluto being in your sign, which has been for years, but then Mars is in Cancer, pulling and tugging at you. And people are getting sick of tired of your ass. Okay? People are getting sick of tired of you because they're tired of the old you. They're letting you know they're tired of the old you. So if you've been wondering why people been, a little bit more angry with you lately than usual, is because you're being your old self. It's like you don't want to get rid of the old you. Or another interpretation that I'm picking up too is if you wonder why, you feel like you're moving fast but getting nowhere. That too. Okay? That too. That card did not resonate with you. I'm sorry. The card that popped up did not resonate with this reading. I'm sorry, Capricorns. Okay? I'm just letting you know it did not resonate because I don't agree with that one. So we're just going to go ahead and pull some cards. Okay, so the past. Okay, let's start with these. Yeah. So the past in the reverse. Capricorns, the past in the reverse. Okay, the warrior upright. Okay, cute. The warrior upright. High D Detroit 313 and the Tower card upright. Tower card upright. Okay, we're gonna do one more card. Ingratitude in the reverse. Gratitude in the reverse. Yep, those cards resonate. I don't just be tossing cards out and be like, oh, that doesn't resonate. No, that doesn't resonate. No, I don't do that. But no, some told me, no, that was not. No. That card was not for y'all. Okay, the past in the reverse, Capricorns. The past in the reverse lets me know, like I said, a lot of y'all stepped into the old you again. But that was not what you were supposed to do. Reverting back to your old self was not what you were supposed to do. Okay? Because you got the universe fucked up. Okay, we're in the new paradigm. And your ass is like, you know what? I like the old me better. Cause I felt like I got some shit done when I was the old me. Okay. I felt like I was like really fighting my way up the ladder with the warrior card upright. I really felt like I was doing my thing. I was beating out Mrs. Jones, because I seen Mrs. Jones, she got a new car, but it was an old car. So you know what? I went ahead and bought a BMW. Oh, I seen Mrs. Jones. She got a new Rolex watch. Well, I got a new Gucci bag. Oh, I see Mrs. Jones. She trying to. I see her increasing her sales at work. I'm not gonna let her beat me. I ain't gonna let her beat me. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna manipulate some shit. Knock her off her game. I just feel like when you step back in your old ways, Capricorns, remember this, okay? Especially with Pluto in your sign still. I feel like when you go back to the old you, this is similar to what I posted today. Somewhat similar. When you go back to your old ways, you're dealing with dead energy. Okay, dead weight, dead karma, dead just dead energy, period. Okay, just death, dead. So when you're continuously operating with dead energy, where is it going to lead you? Where would it lead you? Where would dead energy lead you to? Death. Okay, not on a physical level, but definitely metaphorically speaking. And I feel like Capricorns, you are on the verge of a tower moment. Okay, the tower card, upright. I feel like a lot of Capricorns are on the verge of a tower moment because their ruling planet is about to get pummeled within this next week or two. Their ruling planet is about to get his ass whooped. Okay, y'all ruling planet Saturn. Saturn is at home. Saturn is strong in Aquarius. Okay, so that's probably why y'all think y'all were, doing y'all thing. But guess what? Saturn has to deal with his father now, Uranus. And Saturn is now kind of inverted now. He's not moving forward no more. He's moving backwards. Now Uranus has the upper hand because Uranus is moving forward. And Uranus is about to come through and shake up some shit. Okay? Saturn is not ready for that. Because Saturn is, yes, at home, but he is in his father's home. Uranus's home. Uranus is the main ruler of Aquarius. So, knowing that, Capricorns, something in your reality is about to break, crack, and crumble. And honestly, I think you already know what that is because it's already on fire. Okay, the Tower card is in tarot is a burning building with people flying out the building, jumping ship because their reality is shattered. So this could be all of a sudden your boyfriend, girlfriend, possible spouse, who knows, all of a sudden they done with you type of thing. They done. They calling it quits. Or all of a sudden the job had caught you on something. You're done. It's a wrap. Or all of a sudden, you was just spending your money on all these new things, right? And then all of a sudden, there's a fraud on your account. They took some money out your account, and then you try to go out and buy the new Gucci bag, and it declined, and you can't get that money back. Or what's another one? Or you bought that new car trying to keep up with Mrs. Jones, but then somebody, even if you live in a beautiful neighborhood, someone while you were asleep broke into your car. Like these are like things that it throws off your reality. Like it completely throws everything off. And a lot of it stems from a lack of gratitude in the reverse, a lack of gratitude for your new you. that came into you a year ago. When we had all these transits in Capricorn, we had Jupiter and Saturn there in Capricorn. We had so many energy cycles that was letting you know that you guys are ending a lot of what you used to be, but you're still hanging on because you're not grateful enough about what was coming in new for you. You weren't grateful enough. And then also it could be just a lack of gratitude, period. Probably you just wake up, roll out of bed, and don't even thank the universe, thank God that you woke up another day. God's just sitting there like, like Karen done woke up another day, didn't thank me. I could have kept her ass asleep. Okay, I could have had her skip her alarm, had her in a deep coma, skip her alarm, knowing that she's on her last motherfucking string at work. You don't even take the time to thank me for waking your ass up. So that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lack of gratitude in something with Capricorns. I know part of it was they weren't grateful for the new them, the new you. That was one of them. But there's probably other aspects that they don't thank God for, or they don't thank the universe. The universe was on their side, and they don't even think about that. There's a lack of thinking about why certain things happened in their favor. And just remember, it can all be taken away. It could all be taken away. Just remember that, Capricorns. It could all be taken away. So some of y'all get ready. The Tower moment may be coming up. Okay, we're going to move on to Aquarius. Let's move to Aquarius. Okay, so this reading is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moons, and Aquarius Risings. Okay. So Aquarius. Now I noticed Aquarius noticed the shift in energy since Jupiter has left your sign. Okay, there has been a shift in energy. There's been a shift of, I would say, there's been less attention on you, Aquarius. Okay, once Jupiter shifted into Pisces, you've noticed that now you could go ahead and slide under the radar. Okay, I've been noticing that a lot of Aquarius have been sliding under the radar because they don't want to be noticed, or they've been forced to be slid under the radar because Aquarius has a way about them that when they get into their rebel mode, they're the main ones who getting censored. They're the main ones who, people are just attacking them. They're the main ones that they don't mind stirring the pot. Let's just say that Aquarius does not mind stirring the pot. Okay, when it comes to all the things that have been going on, they don't mind stirring the pot when it comes to, when somebody is out of line or they're not they're not doing what's best for them. You know, Aquarius don't mind calling bitches out. So it's been like making other people's lives stressful. Okay. Especially like, you know, if an Aquarius is like in a lead role for like an organization or for a job or for whatever the case may be, Aquarius has been on people's cases because Saturn's been in your sign. Okay, so it's like it's kind of like putting you in that position, but at the same time, you know, once you get into your private life, you got to slide under the radar because you know you might have some picket forks and people coming after you because they you know you got them fucked up even when you are totally right about them. Still, you got to make sure they don't know where you stay at. You got to make sure like um you're going under a different name on social media or um or some of y'all look completely different in your street clothes rather than your professional work clothes. Just saying, y'all, you know, Aquarius is pulling all the stops on people. And, you know, people are just like, oh, hell no. But Aquarius is always 5 steps ahead. So even if you try to get back at them for whatever reason, you're not gonna, it's not gonna work. Okay. It's not gonna work. Let's pull some cards. So Aquarius, you're pretty much under the radar right now. Okay. But one thing I do have to say though for Aquarius, with your ruling planet squaring your sign, okay, it's definitely forcing Aquarius to really fight for the people. I feel like a lot of Aquarius are about to really step in the front lines when it comes to a lot of things that's going to be happening this summer. Okay. I feel like Aquarius, get ready. You're calling to lead the charge of, you know, being your individual self, being sovereign. I think a lot of you, like just a lot about you being human, you're going to be fighting for. Okay. Let's pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit's saying. Okay, so we have the Harvest in the reverse, Freedom upright, Freedom upright, the Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay, all right, and Attraction upright, Attraction upright. Okay, so Aquarius, get ready. You're about to have a lot of haters. Okay, get ready. You about to have a lot of haters because y'all about to level up too as well. I'm feeling, especially once Mars starts opposing your sign. Oh, you're gonna have some haters. Okay, because one thing, you are living your life out freely. Okay, and I feel like Aquarius has always been that way for the most part. Most Aquarius, there's some who just you know gave it up. Okay, they gave up who they like. They just gave up what their sign is all about. Okay, A lot of them gave up what their sign was all about. Not a lot of them, excuse me. Quite a few of them did. Some of them just decided they wanted to blend in with the rest. Okay, the sheep. But Aquarius said they ain't gonna be no sheep. Okay, Aquarius said they ain't gonna be no sheep, and like I said, right now, Aquarius, you're pretty much highly favored now with this Wheel of Fortune card. I feel like a lot of beautiful energy, especially from the Gemini zone, is like really giving your sign a lot of like lucky type energy, like Lady Luck is on your side type of energy. And if you were to take a risk and gamble right now, you would probably get lucky and win the lottery. Now, I'm not saying go and get a lottery ticket, not saying that, but what I'm saying is if you're trying to, for example, let's just say you're trying to take a risk in investing in something in the stocks. Let's just say that. I guarantee you, Aquarius, you're going to do your research. You're going to see what is becoming, a little trendy. It's new. It's, something that's, under the radar, but at the same time, it's on a rise up. Aquarius will know when to jump on. They just have that natural kind of like intuition, and especially if they're operating on a higher frequency, they can be able to see how the sheep is moving and what they're buying into. And Aquarius would be able to kind of like, all right, I'm gonna put my money into this because I'm seeing a lot of people going in that direction. So I'm gonna buy this stock. We're gonna invest, put money into that stock, watch it build up because everyone else is getting into it, and then know when to cash out. Because there might be a stock market crash on its way. Okay, and especially surprisingly, it'll probably be a digital stock market crash at that point. Cryptocurrencies crashing and shit. And I think Aquarius know too, because they know how to play the game with that. I guarantee you, they know that if you stick with it too long or you get the wrong crypto, it's a trap. And this could be a foreword to everyone else. Okay, you could be falling for a trap if you get some cryptocurrency, especially if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So knowing that Lady Luck on your side, there's like a lot of sunshine on you now, Aquarius. Like I said, you're looking pretty attractive lately. Okay, there's a lot of you're sprouting out a lot of attraction toward you. Okay, because Aquarius is well ahead of the game and have been since the pandemic. So knowing this, it is time for you to start manifesting quietly. Okay, the harvest in the reverse. Okay, Aquarius, this is a time to start manifesting quietly. Do not tell people what your next move is. Don't even tell your close ones. Don't even tell you. I mean, unless your loved one knows how to keep a secret and knows how to keep their mouth closed. Like I'm not talking about like a sibling. I'm talking like your boyfriend, girlfriend, if you're seeing someone. If they know how to keep their mouth shut, they know how to keep a secret, the secret ends with them type of energy, then you could tell them. But otherwise than that, don't tell nobody what your next move is. It is time to play chess, Aquarius. Okay, read how your environment is changing. read any new laws. Okay. Really scope out um, the weakness of certain things. Um, like I said, Aquarius are typically like the Mr. and Mrs. Fix It upper. So knowing that you have many solutions to every problem that comes your way. And I guarantee you're going to pass with flying colors when a problem comes your way. And you're going to shock everyone how you just came up with the solution and moved the fuck on. You're like, I'm just getting, especially with this eclipse energy, Aquarius, I feel like you're just going to walk through this energy with grace. Okay. I really do feel that way with a lot of Aquarius. Unless you have different dispositions. Like if you're a rising Scorpio and you're Aquarius sun, it may be a different story for you. But otherwise than that, Aquarius, you'll know when to jump ship, you know when to make a certain move. You will be fine. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and move on to Pisces. I'm going to end this particular live on IG. Okay? Angel of Mercy. I don't know what you're talking about. No, no, and no. Maybe that is something you need to work out on your own. Okay? So we'll be back on here. Follow me into the next live if you're a Pisces, Aries, or Taurus on IG. All right. Let's go ahead, come back on. All right, so I am back. Okay, of course, YouTube, we've been on this, so we staying on it. All right, so let's continue with the readings. I have 3 more signs to do. So this is for Pisces. Of course, we'll do Aries and Taurus right after. So this reading is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moons, and Pisces Risings. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. All right, so there is quite a bit of beautiful energy for Pisces in a way. There is a really positive and really, I don't want to say negative, but there's, let's just say this. Let's just say this, Pisces. There's a lot of duality going on in your energy. Okay, there's a lot of duality going on in your energy, and one of the things I do want to say for Pisces is with Jupiter being in your sign now, Jupiter is a co-ruler of your sign. Okay, there is a lot of luck on your side too as well. There is a lot of beautiful gifts that could be delivered to you. There's a lot of good energy when it comes to you and what you want to do. However, a lot of it definitely has to do, I would say, if you really want to see that type of good energy, a lot of it really does deal with your spiritual karma. Okay, a lot of it has to do with your level of awareness on if you're using that good energy with good intentions or not. Because one of the things that I've been seeing with Pisces is a lot of Pisces have been not living within integrity. A lot of Pisces, they see this good energy, but then they manipulate the energy in a way that creates a veil. And there's this energy that I'm seeing with Pisces where, like I said, it's a very dualistic energy. I feel like there's 2 different types of energies with Pisces right now. There's either this energy of they're feeling like there's a lot of magic behind the things that they're doing, and things are just becoming a lot more easier for them, and things are flowing. Things are landing in the way that they should be, as long as they're remaining connected with their higher self. Okay. As long as they're being guided by their higher self and in connection with source, things are going to fall in place for Pisces. They're just going to naturally do. Now, there's this other side, because this might be happening with one Pisces. But on another end, there's a different type of Pisces out there who is really, really, really. These are the type of Pisces I am going to grill. Okay? I'm a grill you like fucking salmon. Okay? Because these type of Pisces, I'm really holding back right now. I'm really holding back. I'm just going to go ahead and let Spirit do the work. Okay, we're just going to let Spirit pull the cards. Okay, we're just going to do this because I'm actually holding back because I really want to say certain things, but because some of y'all irking my nerves. I can already feel the energy. Some of y'all irking my nerves. Some of y'all just really irking my nerves. Oh no, I won't hold back. I won't hold back once we pull the cards. Okay, I will not hold back once these cards show up. Because I feel like Spirit is going to reveal quite a few things with this reading. Okay. Yes. Hey, love. Hey, visionary. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so frugal in the reverse. Very interesting card. Frugal in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. The Empress card in the reverse. Okay, Judgment upright. Judgment upright. Ooh, and expect the unexpected in the reverse. I think this is the first time I pulled this card in reverse. Expect the unexpected in the reverse. Okay. Interesting. That's the first time I pulled that card in reverse. It's always been upright for some odd reason. Expect the unexpected has always been upright. And I'm like, okay, this card's saying what it really is. Expect the unexpected. But this is in the reverse. Interesting. All right, so let's start with frugal in the reverse. Okay. Let's start with frugal in the reverse. So I feel like Pisces, in a way, have been, some of y'all bitches been cheap. Okay. We just gonna call it like we say, like we see it. Some of y'all Pisces been cheap. Okay. It is time for upgrades in your life. Okay, that's what the frugal in the reverse is telling me at first, pretty much. Is some of y'all are choosing the lower value over the higher quality. So, for example, you're Pisces, you need a new phone, right? You know, you can either get this new, I don't know, I'll say the new Samsung 12, okay, 12S. Okay, I think we're pretty much on 12, 13, 14, 15s now at this point. So maybe, you know, you got a Samsung S9, okay? But it's time for an upgrade, and you know, it's time for you to get get the 12 because you waited 3 models. So you were behind. Now, the problem is you see how much it costs in monthly pricing. Okay? You look at the price and you're like, I don't know if I want to be paying that much every month. Okay? So now you in that lack mindset, you in that budget mindset, you like, no, I don't know. But this flip phone look good. And then your ass get the flip phone. I know that's pretty extreme, but I'm just saying. Your ass get the flip phone because it's only $30 a month. Oh yes, let's get that flip phone. And then you done chose the low value of what you could have gotten. A better example would be, I would say a better example, more realistic example, because that's really a low ball. Okay, really a low ball. A better example would be, a better example would be maybe you're in a dilemma of choosing 2 different type of people you want to be with. Okay, maybe you're dating and there's 2 different type of people. Okay, one of them good on paper, all of that. Okay, good on paper, guy's mind right, he's very good looking, and he's everything pretty much you're looking for. And then there's the other one. The other one, though, is not all the way good on paper, but the sex is good. The sex is better. And the emotional connection seems like it's better because the sex is good. And then you choose that. When in reality, the person who was better on paper for you was actually going to be the one for you. You actually chose the low ball. Now you're dealing with someone who is controlling you with their dick. So that's the type of energy that I'm coming up with this frugal in the reverse. Stop lowballing yourself. Stop choosing the lower position. Okay? I feel like Pisces is choosing the lower octave, the lower denominator. Because they don't want to they feel uncomfortable or unsure about that higher quality or that route or taking that risk. Okay, I feel like a lot of Pisces right now is afraid to take a risk. The Empress in the reverse. Okay, the Empress in the reverse. The Empress doesn't mind taking certain risks because she's an entrepreneur. Okay, she knows when to make a move and when to be confident, like, and is always in confidence about her shit, and she's going to always choose the higher value. That's what I'm getting with the Empress in the reverse. Is there is a level of fear of choosing what's best for you. Because we can't forget Pisces is the sign, especially now with Jupiter and the combination of Jupiter and Neptune in your sign, there is a level of self-sabotage. There's a high level of self-sabotage here with Pisces right now. Because why? You're not choosing what's best for you. You continue to choose the shit sandwich over the high quality Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And you know what's best for you, judgment upright. Okay? You know what's best for you. Your intuition, your third eye, your psyche it's in check. It's in check, but you continue to lowball yourself. You continue to let others dictate what you do with your life. And then with the unexpected, I would say expect the unexpected in the reverse. Okay, let's talk about this, Pisces. Let's go in on this, okay? I feel like a lot of Pisces right now, a lot of them. I think this is for a lot of Pisces, or unless you have a lot of Pisces in your chart. I feel like a lot of Pisces are trying to prevent their life, like pretty much prevent their reality crumbling on them. A lot of Pisces are like right now trying to patch up all the um like for example, I feel like Pisces are trying to their reality is the Jenga game right now. Okay, is that what's called, Jenga, when you're pulling out the little pieces? Yes, that game. A lot of Pisces life right now is the Jenga game. Okay, Spirit has been pulling those blocks out ever so slowly, and Pisces can feel that their reality is about to shatter. But they're trying to they keep on trying to hold on for dear life right now. Okay? Like they're trying to hold on for dear life with this job. Some of them are trying to hold on dear life with this relationship. Some Pisces are holding on dear life with their connection with their siblings or with their family. Pisces are holding on dear life with this rundown car. There's Pisces holding on for dear life with some of these with this old ass phone because they don't want to pay a higher premium. There's some Pisces holding on for dear life when it comes to uh this comb or pick, but you see all the like the teeth is getting is almost all gone. You're down to like 3 teeth now on the comb. Like they are just pretty much running shit down to the bone. Okay, it's like toothpaste. You know, these bitches are right now rolling up the toothpaste just to get every single little bit of the toothpaste out. They won't go buy new toothpaste. Just be like, bitch, get some new toothpaste. You're running out. You don't need to continue to roll up that shit to make just a little bit come out. So that's what I feel like this expected, unexpected in the reverse is showing is Pisces. You are trying to maintain this veil that you're putting up. You're trying to control the narrative here. Why? Just let the Jenga game fall. Just let the tower fall. Actually, just knock it down yourself, bitch. Just knock it down. Just knock down the tower. Like, get yourself a new one. You're trying to prevent the unexpected happening. Okay? That's what's going on with Pisces. You're trying to prevent the unexpected to happen. Because you know it's about to shatter. You know it. You know that relationship you're in is about to just break off and be gone. Especially if your dumb ass started it in a Venus or Mars retrograde last year, 2020. Oh, you already know that relationship ain't happening. It's gonna break up. You already seen the signs. It's all written all over the walls. But you keep trying to hold on for dear life. Hold on for dear life with your codependency issues. Oh, we go in there today, Pisces. We go in there. There's a lot of codependency issues. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. A lot of y'all, especially Pisces men. Don't get me started on a lot of Pisces men. Pisces women have it more together than a Pisces man. I'm just going to keep it 100. Always has. Pisces women, it's just Pisces women and females, they tend to have it more together than the male counterparts. The male counterparts, I feel like this definitely is referring to you, especially with the Jenga game reference. Definitely with the toothpaste reference. And some of y'all still playing a homosexual life. I still don't get how that's still playing out right now. I still don't get. I don't get how you still finessing that shit. You must got that bitch under a spell. I don't know what kind of black magic, whatever spell, sex spell you done put that motherfucker on, but I don't get it. I don't get how homosexual life is still existing in 2021. I get it in some perspectives because some of y'all losing y'all jobs and you can't keep you. It's very difficult these days to keep a roof over your head. But at the same token, damn. That's my message to y'all, Pisces. Just knock down the tower. Just knock it all down. Just start from the ground up. Just start all over. I think that this solar eclipse is about to really hit that foundation, bitch. You might as well just go ahead. Stop with the straw house shit. Okay? Stop it. Just stop it. To still have a nerve to really try to put lipstick on a pig with this shit. Okay? I'm going in on y'all because y'all Pisces, especially men, y'all getting on my last nerves. I feel your energy a mile away with your bullshit. We can't right now. 2021, we ain't with the bullshit. I held back at the beginning because I didn't want to scare off the Pisces. I held off at the beginning. I wanted to soften the blow so you can continue, and then you're like, damn, oh shit. That's why I held back at first. Because I was like, no, I'm gonna hold back at first because I don't want you to automatically just exit out my in my video because it's all gonna be saved. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to Aries. Next time, I should just skip Pisces. That's what I should just do next time. Just skip y'all sign. Because y'all just, or maybe just do the reading for Pisces females. If you're a Pisces woman, this reading's pertaining to you. Because Pisces men, we got problems. Okay, we moving on. All right, Aries. And it's so funny, next door, it's a whole different situation, okay? Next door, oh, it's a whole, this is a brick house, bitch. Okay, let's do this reading for Aries suns, Aries moon, and Aries risings, okay? Oh, yes, there's a brick house over here, though. Okay, Aries done turned the shit around, okay, from a year ago. Oh, the energy is looking pretty well supported with Aries these days. Okay, I'm seeing Aries just, they are happy. Aries is just, they are flowing way better than they did a year ago because they were in fighter mode a year ago. Like a lot of Aries was like pretty much in some kind of fist fight, or just, or a verbal exchange with somebody, or just, they, or people were getting on them about their bullshit. There was just a lot on Aries plate last year, and then Mars retrograded in their sign. Your home planet just said, "Fuck it, we turning off." It's just Aries done went through some shit last year. And then now this year is looking way better. You have a much supportive energy in your sign. Now y'all making money. There's the, unless you have a Venus in Taurus. Okay, Aries, unless you have a Venus in Taurus, that might be a different story with the money situation. But anywho, just things are looking better, okay, all around, okay, for Aries. And then y'all season, y'all have birthdays. Y'all actually have birthday celebrations this year. Y'all didn't give two fucks. It didn't matter if you was living in New York City. Where stuff was still closed. Y'all said, no, fuck it. We're gonna have a birthday this year. I dare them to shut that shit down. Aries was just like they flipped the game. Okay. Aries is flipping the game. They ain't taking no shit this year. They ain't allowing the dark fucking up they shit. They just over here being themselves to the fullest, 100%. You're another sign that I will give you a like. I'm already seeing it. I'm giving y'all props because I just be seeing the Aries. They just leveling up. Just all of a sudden they level up, and then there's another level up. I'm like, oh shit, y'all just growing. Y'all growing up. I'm seeing some of y'all growing up. Now, on the other hand, though, some of y'all Aries, though, I ain't gonna lie, though. There's a little caveat, though. Some of y'all, though, y'all getting a little too selfish, though. Some of y'all get a little too vain these days, okay? So you might want to tone that down. You might want to tone that down, okay? Because you don't want the universe to check you, okay? So I'm just saying, I'm happy for y'all. I'm giving y'all props. Y'all should give yourself props. Yes, Aries do be leveling up. Yes, Mr. Rivera. Yes, they do. Okay, they like a cock block year. Okay, this year y'all ain't allowing the cock blocking to happen. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Sorry, I knew Pisces was going to be a rough reading because I had to lay it in them, especially some of these Pisces men. I had to, and then I come over next door. I walk over next door because I'm like, I walk to Pisces' house. Their house is a fucking mess, They're trying to hide everything in the closet, trying to put everything underneath the bed kind of sticking up. I try to sit on the couch and I was like, oh shit, what is there's books underneath the couch and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, I can't even sit on the couch. The couch is fucking hard. I can't even, there's dishes in the sink. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? There's a roach on the counter. I'm like, Pisces, I'm walking out your house. I'm done. You just need to just knock the shit down. I go over next door to Aries. I'm like, what the? It's a whole mood over here. It's a whole mood. A whole mood. Sorry, Pisces. I gotta lay into y'all because y'all been getting on my nerves, especially men. Y'all fucking men. Y'all getting on my nerves. Okay, so. All right, same thing for y'all. Expect the unexpected, but upright. Oh, thank you. Love you too, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. It's all love. It's all love, Pisces too. Sorry if you're still watching. The majority of Pisces already done checked out. They got mad. So the bridge upright. The bridge upright. The village upright. The village card upright. Okay, and the unicorn in the reverse. Okay, the unicorn in the reverse. And then we have Roxanne Smith on here on YouTube. Yes, girl, this will be saved. You missed the Sag reading. This is not for Sag, okay? We done did that. I'll save the live later. We done moved on from Sag. Okay. All right, Aries. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I'm just laughing because it was just so random. Did I miss the Sag reading? Yes, girl, you done missed it. It'll get saved. Don't worry. Love you, girl. Thank you, though. Okay. Aries. Sorry, your reading keeps getting interrupted. That's why I said that they don't want to see y'all shine. Okay? They don't want to see y'all shine. But interruptions. Okay, let's start with the unicorn in the reverse, okay? The unicorn in the reverse. Okay, so unicorn in the reverse. So, like I said, Aries, continue to be you, okay? Be you all the way. Don't allow something to suppress who you are. Anything that does that needs to get removed out of your situation right away, okay? Because like I said, y'all not trying to deal with cop blocking energies no more. Okay, the shit is done. And there's still like some energy lingering from 2020 that's still trying to cop block, but that needs to get removed immediately. Okay? Because there's going to be people who don't want to see you shine, Aries. There's going to be people who are going to be hating in the background. There's going to be people who don't like the fact that you are standing out yourself as well. Okay? You actually giving Aquarius the run for their money right now. Okay? Y'all giving Aquarius the run for their money. Definitely giving Capricorns the run for their money because Capricorns be on some fuck shit. So I know Aries this year will be able to beat out a Capricorn. Okay? I do, because last year y'all were getting y'all ass whooped by Capricorn. They were playing chess. Y'all asses were playing checkers a year ago. Now you done caught to the game that's been played. So Aries is now picking up steam, and they're coming back, beating out the Capricorn, the system. Okay. Aries is coming through, like beating out the system. They over here, the system tries to throw them some fuck shit. They like, no, thank you. And move on. Okay. They done throw the jab at your ass. You said, no, thank you, and moved on. So like Aries is just, really doing their thing. Okay. I'm not saying, if you got the jab, that's on you. Okay. If you're an Aries, we're not going to get into that discussion with those type of Aries. We're not going to get into that discussion, but I'm just saying, that's just an example, because there's some Aries who are like, hell no, I ain't taking that shit. And they just ducking and dodging. They just like, hell no. And that's what I said. Don't be afraid to be on your own with that. Okay. That's a perfect example. Because there's people who, who definitely is trying to pressure everybody and their mama to get it. And you the last one standing, they're trying to convince you. But it's like, nope, cut them out. Goodbye. See ya. That's what you gotta do, Aries. Continue to be you. Stand in your sovereignty. Keep your identity. Now, what's beautiful though right now is I feel like a lot of Aries is really, with this bridge card upright, I feel like a lot of Aries is really stepping into the higher timelines, their higher plane, the higher frequency right now. Aries is really seeing the other side. Okay. A lot of Aries is really seeing the beauty of life now. Now they're not just plowing through life, they're actually stopping and smelling the roses. Okay. I feel like Aries is on this bridge to a new future. Okay. There's a lot of supportive energy for Aries, especially in the future. Like the astrology for Aries in the coming years, it's like very like dynamic. Very dynamic in a beautiful way. As long as they maintain who they are and go after what they exactly want. Okay, they're not doing things just because. Okay, we just gonna say that Aries, if you're doing things just because right now, you are definitely blocking your blessings. I'm gonna nail that with a dart into the target. If you are just doing things just because, even though you don't want to do it, but you're doing it just because it makes somebody feel good, you're trying to appease someone, or you're trying to appease the community, or you're trying to appease, how everyone else feels. If you want those Aries, you're blocking your blessings. Okay, the energy is in much support with you being you and doing what the fuck you want to do. Okay, you on the bridge to a better and brighter future. Stay on that bridge. Don't jump off that bridge. Yes, there it's pretty tempting to, might want to get back into hoe life. Okay, some of y'all want to get back to hoeing and you haven't been hoeing. Don't do it. Okay, don't be hoeing. Don't be having spiritual energy exchange with the wrong people now. Slow down. Because a lot of y'all got a lot of sexual energy right now too. Hold on there. Might need to do a little retention. And also with the village card upright, okay, the village card upright, I feel like Aries has like a really beautiful support system right now too. I feel like Aries, even if, like, for example, they're differing, with the unicorn card here. Okay, they feel like they're the unicorn. There is still some kind of support, whether it's online, whether it's, distance support, whether it's close proximity support, whether their neighbors, supporting them, maybe their Taurus neighbors, because the Pisces neighbors, they ain't trusting them right now. Okay, sorry Pisces, I keep getting at y'all. I know I keep gunshotting y'all. I'm sorry. But Aries, they look next door to the Pisces house. They already know not to fuck with them. Okay, but they see the stable house next door. They're like, the stable over there is, they got support from them. They got support across the street from the Gemini house. Aries got support from the Aquarius house. That's, the house over. They automatically just walk past the Pisces house and they see the Aquarius home. The Aquarius home is all like upgraded and shit. While they watch the Capricorn house, watching them, through the blinds and shit. That's the Capricorn house, because they watching y'all. They're trying to keep up with y'all, but they can't. Just like Aries got support. Okay, they got the haters over there, the Capricorn house. But they ain't phasing you. Okay, Aries, you ain't being phased. So you got support with the village card. And then now let's talk about the unexpected. Okay, let's talk about that. Expect the unexpected. Now, Aries, this expect the unexpected, I would say either A, it's going to deal with other people more so than you. Or unless you have, I'm going to say this, unless you have some Taurus planets. Now, if you have some Taurus planets, example, a Mercury in Taurus or a Venus in Taurus, then this expect the unexpected might be referring to you. Okay, or a Moon in Taurus. This might be referring to you. But if you don't have none of that, if you don't have, like, if you know your chart, you don't have no Taurus energy, this is referring to other people. We're going to start with y'all first. Expect the unexpected when it comes to some of y'all friends. Some of them might be going through some shit all of a sudden randomly because they have the Tower moment. Okay. Maybe you have a friend in the Pisces house next door and it's just the house will collapse on them. Okay. Because they were trying to hold up that straw house. You know, maybe you have a Pisces friend that needs some help. Okay. I feel like this is the mode for you guys. And I know Aries will step up. They do. They have that Superman, Superwoman kind of energy with them, you know, especially this year. Be there for your friends. Okay. Especially with the Village card upright. You know, it will come back to you tenfold. Okay. It will come back to you tenfold when you're helping out someone who's going through the unexpected shit. The sudden change, the sudden just emotional disruption. Okay, be there for your fellow beings. Okay. Now, on the other hand, if you got a Venus in Taurus, a Mercury in Taurus, or a Moon in Taurus, or a different planet in Taurus that's getting hit by that Uranus energy, now this could be involving you a little bit. This is where you gotta watch your, you know, your financial system, you know, not system, but financial prospects. Definitely, you know, keep an eye on your money, that or currency exchange. Keep an eye on that. Okay, don't, you know, yes, be in abundance, but don't be a spendthrift right now. Okay. And then also too, just be prepared, especially if you got Venus and Taurus, you might want to be autonomous. So there might be a change in the structure of your relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone, there might be a change where y'all might want to open it up, or you might want to add a partner, turn that monogamous into a polyamorous, or something is going to be shaken up, or a breakup. You might just be like, fuck it, we done. So that's what the expect the unexpected card is giving me for y'all. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. We're going to move next door. This is the last sign we're doing today. We're going to go ahead and do the Taurus reading. So this reading is for Taurus suns, Taurus moons, and Taurus risings. Okay, Taurus. All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus these days. What's going on with y'all these days? All right, so we're just gonna throw it out because it's going to be part of the reading, not throw it out, but it's part of the reading. The Devil card in the reverse. This resonates. So I'm telling me, no, use that card. Just use it. Okay, we gonna use the Devil card in the reverse for Taurus. Okay, so Taurus. Or Taurus risings. There feels like there's going to be a shift within you and your career, your profession, things that you want to be known for. There's going to be a major shift in how you're going to go about that. Okay, there's going to be a major shift coming. You, on the other hand, a lot of you are going to get thrusted or be pulled towards taking lead positions in a lot of things you're doing too. However, karma for y'all, though, I don't think it's meant for you guys. Okay, I say it that way because I don't feel that. I feel like Taurus needs to find different other ways of having stability in their life. That's what Uranus square Saturn is teaching Taurus right now. There needs to be a different way of finding stability in your life. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. You can't keep rocking the same look and expecting different results. You can't keep eating the same food and expect different results. That's one of the main messages I'm picking up for Taurus right now. Is a lot of you want to stay doing the same thing you've been doing for a while, even though Taurus is a very stubborn, fixed sign. Okay, they like to do the same thing. They don't like all sudden change and disruption. They want to enjoy their time. If they need to change, there needs to be a smooth transition. Okay, Taurus they need the lube. Okay, Taurus needs the lube. Okay, they don't like all of a sudden just straight in, no lube. You got a Taurus fucked up if you try that. You got a Taurus all fucked up. Okay, Taurus needs they're very sensual. They're very, they don't like their senses to be disrupted. So, knowing that, Taurus, they don't like all of a sudden switching up something completely out of nowhere. But they may be asked to, okay, with this energy, with this Uranian energy in their sign. Okay, you're truly about to see what Uranus is going to do in your sign now. You're truly about to see that with this square that Uranus is going to make to Saturn, and that's going to hit your 10th house shit. So I'm just letting you know that you might have a sudden change in the direction you're going. You may often your destiny may just change out of nowhere. For Taurus, the way you make money is about to change. The way what you're about to be known for is about to change. Like there is going to be a lot of like interesting changes that I'm actually very interested to see for Taurus going into the second half of the year into 2022. I'm very interested to see what's going to change for Taurus. Because what you're doing right now is not going to be the same in the second half of the year. It's not. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus suns. This is for Taurus moons and risings. Like this is really hitting y'all differently now. The energy is starting to hit y'all differently. You're starting to feel different. And you're starting to notice a lot of shifting in the path you're going. And I feel like some of y'all are going to jump right back on path. Okay. Some of you who've been off path, I feel like the universe is about to force you on your path. And it may not be that pretty. It may not be that pretty. But I'm just letting you know. Let's pull some cards. Okay, second card. We already have Devil in the reverse. Okay. Second card, Transparency upright. Transparency upright. Oh, it's Ascension upright. Oh, beautiful. Ascension upright. Oh, I love that. And Values in the reverse. Values in the reverse. Okay, so Taurus, what I'm really noticing right now is like I said, I feel like um we'll start with values in the reverse. I feel like that solar eclipse in Gemini is really about to flip a lot of things for you. Okay, when it comes to how you're making money, when it comes to, what you value, your taste in things. Okay, so like I could see some of y'all Taurus all of a sudden, after this solar eclipse in Gemini, all of a sudden, you used to be, let's just use example, used to be a Nike girl or a Nike dude, okay? You love Nike product, like their shoes, their athletic wear, things of that nature. But all of a sudden, you start noticing something different in their design or their feel and things of that nature, and you're not liking it as much anymore. And you might start switching over to Adidas, switch over to a different brand. I see a lot of tourists starting to switch over to different brands, okay? Different brands, different products. Some of you might even be getting out of the commercial shit, going more towards the natural, holistic, products. I see tourist values switching up a lot. And that may come out of nowhere. That might be the more of the sudden shift. Okay. Some of these truth bombs have been dropping out. Some of y'all, who've been undecided about the what, you might be like, fuck that, I ain't getting that now. You probably like, I ain't getting that now. Oh, hell no. You start seeing things for what it really is now. So now you're like, nope, not happening. They got me fucked up. Um, you might also be seeing, like, at your job or things or what you do for service, you might start seeing that all of a sudden they don't value you as much as you thought. So now you're pretty much on a, like, a, what, it's time, it's about that time to find something else. So be very honest with yourself, okay? Transparency upright. Be honest with like a lot of things that is changing within you that you see. Be honest with yourself if you don't like a certain thing that you used to be getting, okay? Or the certain type of men you attract or women you attract. Maybe it's time to get out of that type. Taurus are known to have types. Maybe it's time to change that type because that old type you used to go after is just not working for you, or you're not attracted to no more. So I really do pick up that Taurus, your sign, a lot of you all, especially, are preparing for an ascension. Okay. A lot of you all, Taurus, are preparing for, like, you're stepping up to the next level. You're actually on the floor 14. Now you're about to move up different floors of the building now. Some of you are going to rise up to the top floor because you are adjusting to the times. Your values in the reverse is changing on you for the best. Okay? You're preparing for, I would like to say, like, a year of, yeah, moving up to the top floor or getting closer to the top floor. Next year is that year. 2022, you're going to have Uranus and North Node in your sign. Okay? That's pretty big to have those two in the same sign. That's not seen for 18 years. Okay? And shit, who knows when the last time Uranus was in Taurus with the North Node? Because the last time Uranus was in Taurus, I'm going to say this, in the 1930s into the early 40s. I remember looking at the astrology, it was flipped. So there couldn't have been no way that the North Node would have been able to meet with Uranus and Taurus. So I would have to look back even further to see that. Okay, you all are preparing for an ascension right now. You're getting the hints of that right now with this Gemini eclipse that's coming up. You are getting hints in your senses, especially in your sixth sense, okay, third eye. You're getting a lot of hints that you are on the verge of an ascension. But guess what? There needs to be some kind of change, though. You can't be continuing doing the same thing and expecting a different result, okay? You're getting those hints right now. And see, the devil card, okay? The devil card in the reverse, here's this, that energy is what's trying to keep you from doing different things, okay? That energy is what's blocking you right now, where you want to continue to do the same thing, but that needs to change. You can't be stubborn no more, okay? That's pretty much the devil right now trying to cock block you because you fear change. You fear your stability getting shaken up. But here's the thing, Taurus. I'm gonna let you know this. You continue to do the same thing, that's what's going to, your stability is going to get wiped out underneath your feet. Your foundation, your security blanket, all that will get wiped out if you continue to do the same thing. If you continue to do the same job, if you continue to rock the same look, if you continue to wear the same name brands, if you continue to get the same car, if you continue to eat the same fucking food. Some of you, it might be even as far as you keep fucking with the same person. A lot of your values are changing. It's time to adjust to it. Okay, Taurus, it's time to be open to adjusting to new things that are being presented to you. Okay, that, and the universe is handing it to you. Okay, unlike others where it's getting shaken up, it's getting snatched from them. Okay, it's not getting snatched from you. It's being given to you to change and to embrace the change because you're on a brink of ascension. So I think that's pretty much it for Taurus. I think that's it. And I think that's all I have for today. That is all I have for today. So the next video I'll be doing will probably be either on Sunday or Monday. I'm going to do a collective reading for the solar eclipse in Gemini. And then next week, I'm going to do 2 other lives that are separate from that, pertaining on how I do personal readings. That one I won't do on YouTube because I have to use this computer. I'm going to be honest. I have to use this computer. So maybe I'll record it and then maybe upload it on YouTube. But I definitely want to show how I do personal readings, how I read a chart. Okay, it's not going to look like what I tried to do on YouTube a year ago. That shit was a mess. Okay, I remember trying to show how I read a chart. It was a fucking mess. I was like, I should just delete that video, but no, I'm going to keep that video as reference of growth. So that's why I'm not getting rid of that video. That video is going to stay on there so you can see the growth. But otherwise than that, yeah, so I'm going to show how I read a chart, um, and also do a live on relationships because my last community chat, oh, y'all bitches were, oh, y'all were, I was like, oh, we need to have a separate live on this because the relationship stuff was coming up. Ooh, that was very interesting, and I can't wait to do that. So we gonna talk about relationships in one of my lives next week because that was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. That opened a whole can of worms. It was funny. So, but that's my schedule for next week with the lives. So I'm going to be on here a lot more often. YouTube, you're going to see me way more often, whether you like it. Because there was somebody on the comments, Angel of Mercy, kept saying no, no, no. I was like, yeah, that's definitely a bot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna block Angel of Mercy, and and we just gonna have to move on. Okay, we just gonna have to block certain people. So but you're gonna see me a lot more YouTube. Okay, so I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. And of course more from me later. So hope my messages resonated.